everybody, it's Louisa here, and I have a quick project share, and I used my digital kits, the French seamstress, and I also used a couple of the doilies from Genius Designs, and these were actually in our cross promotion packages. We had talked about being able to do some projects ahead of time before August, and we both decided that it would be okay, to do a few projects if we wanted to. Mainly because both sides are like dying to use each other's stuff. So I decided to use the cardstock doily set intricates, again from Genius Design, and I will put the link down below to the shop, to her shop, and then of course to mine. And these are gorgeous. I mean, I only used a couple, so I still got a lot in here. But I actually used this one. I used 2 of these, and they come in 3 different sizes. You get several designs, and they each come in 3 sizes. So I used the 2 smaller ones that come with this one, and I cut them up. I started by cutting some in half and some in thirds, and I ended up using them in my project. So this is really, really nice, these little die cut doily pieces. And it is a popular item in her shop, so go and check it out. I also used this, again, I bought 2 of these, and these are from AC Moore. I don't think it has a size, but I believe the entire thing from the edge outside to the edge is 8 inches, 8 by 8, and the inside is just a little bit smaller. What you do is you take this piece here, the little paper that's inside, and you use it as a template and trace that onto your paper so you have the right size that fits inside. And it does come with something to hang already, and all I did was paint mine with some white acrylic gesso only on the edges because I was going to cover this inside, and I didn't do anything to the back. So I used that, and I think I got this on clearance like for 99 cents or less at AC Moore. And it has, just enough ledge here to do some kind of, they use shells in here, but you'll see what I did. And then for my embellishments and paper, I used my French seamstress kit, the digital kit in my shop. And what happened is, this was actually not something I was going to do. I wasn't going to make anything today. I was just cutting out my embellishments. And I was just going to tuck them back into my little baggie and, leave them for another day. So I started cutting out the sheet that had all these like postcards and ephemera pieces. So these are all, in one sheet. And then I ended up cutting the second sheet that had my colored images. Not this one, but there was another one that has colored images, and I cut them all out. And as I was cutting them, I was tossing them to the side. I was right here, and I was tossing them right here. So cut, 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 and toss over. And when I was almost done, I looked at my pile, which was stretched out. It wasn't, all in one little spot. I just had them like a card, deck of cards when you're just dealing them. They're kind of fanned out, and that's how they landed. And I looked at it and I thought, wow, that looks really nice. And I at that moment I just said, oh, I need to freeze that look right there. So I grabbed one of my background papers, which is the one that I use here, and kind of slid it under my stack and kind of pulled it up without trying to ruin the way that they were. And I love the way that looked, so I decided to go ahead and make it's kind of like a layout. But I didn't know I was going to use this piece until I remembered that I had it. I was like, what am I going to stick it on? Because I didn't want it just a sheet of paper. Just, it's got to go on something. So that's when I decided to break this out. I remember I had 2 of them. And I traced this thing onto my paper, cut it out, ink the edges of all of my cutouts, and started gluing things down and using pop dots as well. So a lot of this stuff is on pop dots, but the bottoms of each each cut is hot glued down, and then I left these parts loose, this part up here, and then I put my pop dots so that they would stay raised up. And then when I was almost done, I remembered the little doilies from Gina's, and I thought, oh, they would look pretty just tucked in along with my cutouts, and they do. Isn't that pretty? And then I wanted, because this wasn't here, and then I thought, you know, I need something else, and I decided my initial, and this is a large chipboard that comes out of a pack of really large pack. It was a really large pack, like a 12 by 12 pack of chipboard alpha from Joann's, and each letter has its own sheet with different sizes and different fonts of that letter. So I picked out this one and glued it to my paper, which is this one here. Cut it out in the edges, put them on pop dots, and put it there. So, and that brings out like the darker reds that are here. So now I'm going to show you a little close up. Oh, and this is the only thing I didn't use out of that sheet. This one thimble, because it was in silver, but I did use the like copper looking one or golden one. So this is the only one that got left out, but he'll get used in another project one day. So let me get a little closer so you can see what I did. Again, I did paint this. It's just one coat of the white gesso in there and on the outside. And then I laid my paper down. I didn't do anything to it. Just the inking of antique linen, I believe. Is it? Yeah, antique linen. I love, this is like one of my favorite sheets out of the whole kit. And then I just started adding all my embellishments as they were laying on that pile or similar to it. And I just glued the bottom of each cutout, and then I put the pop dot towards the top so that it would stay raised. But I didn't want to put pop dots on the whole thing, or it would all be kind of, you know, I just wanted it to give an elevation this way, but not, you know, straight up. So it's like flat on the bottom, and then it just kind of goes up. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's getting late, and you can tell in my voice that I'm ready to go to bed. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, I just layered everything the same way, and when I was done with all the cutouts, that's when I started doing the doilies, because there was still plenty of space underneath each embellishment to tuck these under. And like I said, they're just like snippets of the doily. So there's only two that I use in here. There's one here. There's one there. There's one bigger one down here. And there's one over here. So there it is. And then you can see better the pieces that I cut out. And then the L, which is on pop dots. You can see better the pop dots there. I actually love the way this came out, and it was just so quick and easy to do. Not much to it. I didn't have to break out my flowers and embellishments. You know, all it was my digital kit and the doilies from Gina's Design. So again, I'm going to post links down below to her shop, to my digital kit, and I'm also going to post my Facebook fan page, because that's where I post all my projects. I don't post them all right away, but I do post them there, and I post all the design team projects as well, all the videos. And we did decide that it would be okay to start using some of the items for our cross promotion ahead of time if we wanted to. So we're still doing the cross promotion in August between both my store and Gina's Designs. So that, you know, that hasn't changed. It's just if we wanted to play with some of the items ahead of time, it would have been okay. And I went ahead and did that. And this is one of the items that she sent to us, to everyone to play with, aside from what we had picked out. And thank you so much, Gina, for sending these. I love it. As you can see, they are gorgeous and work beautifully with my kits. So there you go. So again, all links down below. Check out Gina's, check out my shop, check out my fan page, and oh, I'll also post down below Gina's blog. She has a blog where her designers have all their projects also. Okay, so thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.